What's up? So, seems like we have a curfew now from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. So, I mean, I'm gonna be working from 2 to 6. I actually see some job opportunities I'm actually interested in. Not sure if I'm gonna get the job, but I'm interested in like kind of being a part of it, like Strange Brew mainly, because this is the only one I really kind of like so far. It's dishwashing job, but you can also do deliveries on bike, and I'm like, oh, that'd be nice. I just gotta figure out the time schedule because I know once this virus thing is over with, I'm gonna be doing like hours during the daytime here at the school, and I don't want to like conflict that if I end up working at Strange Brew. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if I would quit my now job with Strange Brew job if I ever got the Strange Brew job, because one, Strange Brew is full time, meaning that I would have to be there 40 plus hours, which is a lot. I just kind of thought about that. I didn't think about that. Versus me being at my current job for the 25 hours a week. That's a large gap. Large gap. No, I'm not about to rob nothing or nobody, but there's a small few updates since the last like 2 seconds of this video, from the time you guys see them versus the time this is now. Right now I'm finishing up the last photo shoot I did, so I got like 2 photos left. Philly, I don't know exact details, so this is not word for word. But in fact, I'm never going to say it because I don't know. In the way they constructed it, it sounded funny. Like, there was like, oh, in Philly, they're not arresting people. This is going to give out a warrant of arrest for selective, like, things that's not considered non-violence. And I'm like, so you're telling me to make a rob a bank, and all you can get is like an arrest warrant for that, not an actual arrest? Sorry for moving the camera. I don't know how that's going to affect the rest of the United States. I don't know why I feel like the United States is the only one going to be doing something like this. This is just horrible. Like, legit horrible. I want to work on some dance videos. I have a small headache. I want to work on some dance videos. I gotta actually eat some actual food. I gotta make some type of food today. I haven't like eaten dinner or anything like a meal wise for the last few days. Not to sound depressing or anything. Like, I'm trying to like. Yeah, I realized when I do these videos, like, I need to add more like character, more emphasis. Like, yo, what's up, guys? I actually look at you straight, you know, in the camera, which is AKA your guys' face. Like, yo, what's up? But right now, I'm so chilling right now, and I'm just like, what would you like to hear from me? What would you like to know? I still got my Twitter account suspended. I'm thinking about making a new one, but I'm not sure yet. Like, I don't know. I'm starting to kind of miss Twitter. And I don't want this model that I'm shooting. And this is another thing I guess I can say. I shot this model, and I talked to my friends. I was like, yo, like, she's cool. Mainly because she liked Will Smith. I think the Will Smith part really got me because I started getting hooked. OD. Yeah, I think that's a key factor for me. But no, she's cool. I don't want to mistake me hitting her, well, not me hitting her up, but me talking to her as a flirt. Reason why being mainly because of the fact that, you know, one, I want to keep the photography a lot more professional. As in the sense of like, I don't want to be the one to sit here and in theory, when people say professional, and I'm starting to realize this, when people start saying professional, we are trying to mean we're not going to be the first ones to start it. And even in mid conversation, we say we're trying to be professional, meaning that we're not trying to ruin the relationship that we have with said person, and unless the agreement can come upon us that says, yo, we are professional on one end versus the other, and do our best to maintain that. I see nothing wrong with it. That's actually if we're both serious, because some people will say it and not be serious about it. But yeah, I don't want the mistaken of, because I'm trying to be friends with you, that I say hey, and you may take that as a sign of flirt. I feel like me moving forward, I need to like figure out, like, one, I do want to have this friends before something happens relationship. Like I want to try that out. That's something very new for me. I never had like a friend that I then turn around and like either A, done stuff with, or B, actually get in a relationship with. Main goal to get the relationship part, but more so just I want to see how that person is when to get to know that person, like both live our lives and whatnot, because I don't want to feel like I'm kind of like pushing a lot to hang out or doing whatever to hang out. Like I want it to be mutual standard on both ends of both parties. I look sick. I'm not sick, and I definitely look like I'm about to rob the bank, but I'm not about to rob the bank. I'm really in this like hoodie. I actually had this hat on since I came back home. Wow, technically about 3 hours ago, about to be 4. And I've been working on the photos since I got home, and my room's still a mess, so I can't necessarily say what I'm about to do with the room. But as of right now, I'm only working between 2 and 6 until further notice. And because the way my job is set up, I honestly won't be doing what I'm doing for long. Unless I like really drag it out and be like, yo, you know, I cleaned the one wall upstairs, and it took me a week. When actuality, it could take me about 2-3 days. It don't need to take me a week to clean the walls. And I say like 2-3 days because, well, no, I lied. No, definitely 2 days, because about the time I get to finish the wall, it's 4 hours in, and yeah, the next day I can finish within 30 minutes. So, yeah, the school is not that big of a school for me to like not do the wall, but to find tedious things of like the marks on the wall and the dirt or whatever it case may be, and scrub it out, and then sometimes it doesn't, the fading seems off, so I might as well just scrub the entire wall itself. It all depends if I'm being like that hell of a nitpick, but then I might turn around and clean off the dust off the lights in the school. That might be another thing I might do. Like there is small stuff to be done. Problem is, not in a month span. That's the main issue. It's not a month span work. Like maybe a 2-week maximum. If like the school's empty and they're like, yo, you know, you want to clean the school, that's about 2 weeks, because I wouldn't work on the weekends. I'll just work Monday and Friday. But yeah, and speaking of that, I know I said it earlier in this video, but I'm not gonna switch jobs. I want to try out the Strange Brew job, but I'm not gonna switch jobs because, one, they definitely need me, and I feel like this is kind of one of those, like, I will be like in the wrong to leave the school in the state it is, knowing that it's gonna be harder for them to find another janitor. This is definitely something I would recommend. And in the case, if this was like, yo, Dreas, my career wants me to like tour tomorrow, then I have zero feelings. Like, this is something I've been wanting to do. But for me to switch jobs, one to full time, which means double hours, but then also increased pay, for maybe the same love and environment that I would get from this job. It's a hard choice because I like the amount of hours I get in the free time. And I always do this. I always come up with like these like, yo, you know, do you want a second job or do you want extra money, etc. And it's like, not really. I like how much I'm getting now. I'm saving at the on top of that. I like what I'm going through. It's just I need to buckle down more on my career and constantly keep putting stuff out. I know I've been like, with this whole quarantine and virus thing, it's kind of been pushing me to like not create because I get like somewhat depressed and I gotta figure out this, I gotta figure out that, and when I start in that figure out mood, like how I'm gonna make money for next week, it doesn't make me want to create something. It kind of puts me in that like I don't know what to do. My phone's shaking. Look at my hand. I don't know what to do like right now phase, and I'm trying to figure that out first before continuing on moving forward. But I'm gonna try some stuff and see what happens. But thank you guys for tuning in. This video, I don't know. I just hope. I know tomorrow's not gonna be better. I know this week is not gonna be better. But I hope that there's like less extraness, I guess I could say. Meaning that there's less, more news in bad scenarios, just like I stated earlier about Philly police, and if I'm not mistaken, the arrest warrants and stuff, the actual arrest, stuff like that. I don't want to, like, that type of things, I don't want to hear. Anything positive where it's like getting the $1,000 a month for every American, like, yeah, it will put the economic back in place, but then I already know America's stupid, so they're not going to use that $1,000 wisely. So, as much as I want that to happen, I know why it shouldn't happen. Well, at least I can see why it shouldn't happen. I'm not going to say I know why, but I see why it shouldn't happen. I'm just like, a lot of people can benefit off that $1,000. I know America isn't in the best mental space to use that $1,000 properly, nor was it prior, but it is better than kind of leaving us with no job, barely much income for job cuts, or any other quote-unquote reasons that we can't suffice through these times, or even the fact that people with savings don't have much in their account. Yes, some people should have saved, etc., for quote-unquote these moments, but for the most part, at least we can get by this, and then we can rediscuss, creating those methods. I was going to share on Twitter, I'm going to share on Facebook, that Andrew, I believe Andrew Yang, that was a former runner for presidency, with his $1,000 proposal. I wish that was permanent. They're thinking about making this temporary until the virus is gone. Either or I'm fine with, but I wish it was permanent. And honestly, between him and Bernie Sanders was the only two people I was actually going to vote for this time around. And this is going to be my actual vote. Like, I never have voted prior. Was I registered to vote? I actually don't know. And if I was, oh well. And you're probably going to say, this is why I don't want to hear that either, because I didn't like both candidates for any of the times that we're voting. And I know for a fact I wasn't able to vote around the time of Obama. But I already believed in the people that if the people are strong about somebody, they're going to definitely vote for that person. And I'm believing in the people's choice. This definitely was the wrong choice, but we all make mistakes. I don't know if this is going to continue, but we're going to see what happens. Peace out.